Hey guys, so welcome to module 5. We're going to talk about your $1 million ad structure and the techniques you need to be a top affiliate here. So this is very, very exciting and very important module, obviously. So here's what you're going to learn in this video. The importance of testing every ad variable from the creative to your Facebook assets. Everything needs to be tested. Obviously, creative is king. So the better creatives you can make, that's the easiest principle in this whole training, the better results you're going to have. Having said that, you also need to test every single asset on Facebook, and it's my job to teach you how to be a top affiliate. And as a top affiliate, you need to be testing also your ad accounts, your BMs, different pages, different ad structures, different bids. We're going to talk about all this advanced stuff. And among the advanced stuff, two strategies we're going to teach you already in this module. Absolute, insane, really, really good, and honestly used by underground affiliates. First, the secret catalog method to decrease ad rejection. Still not impossible to get ads rejected, but very, very unlikely. So you can pretty much go as aggressive as you want in terms of copy and visual, obviously within reason, but you can still do it. So this method is going to be absolutely amazing. I hope you guys are hyped about it because it's worth the full training by itself, to be very, very honest. And you can obviously use it for any campaigns that you might run during this training or after. The duped ad sets campaign technique, also super underground, high level technique for affiliates. You guys are going to see what I mean by that. And tracking naming conventions for pro level organizations. So, how to organize all that like a pro, like I've seen in the absolute best agencies, like I do in my own agency, and like I've seen for multi 8 and 9-figure agencies as well, because I worked with all of them. So I can tell you guys how they work as well and how top affiliates work as well with the naming convention. So first, the testing framework. So very, very important, obviously, because even with the best preparation, everything is testing, especially when it comes to ads. It's very hard to predict the metrics 100% before you actually run your ads. For example, if you run exactly the same 3 ads for the same offers, same ad structure, same everything in 2 different ad accounts, one is going to perform better than the other, always. So performance is always going to be different. So your testing framework is as important as what you are testing. So obviously, having better ads is super, super important, is the 80-20, but how you test all these variables is as important as having the best ad accounts, as having the best creatives, the best ad structure, and all that fun stuff. Now, obviously, for a lot of these things, you already have it, right? So, for example, you have the best offers in the market because you already tested them for you, and we're always going to be refreshing them. You have models of winning ads, but you need to be able to create your own ads. You need to be able to test your own assets, and that's what we're going to be teaching you. So, A/B test is king in marketing. Being able to test variable by variable, each at the same time. Sorry, each at its own time, and we refined and adapted this method in this space specifically after multiple 9 figures generated to create the $1 million testing protocol. And not only that, but you need to learn to think and to test each of these variables like a scientist, because honestly, guys, data will be a better coach than me. My job as your mentor is just to teach you how to read data, make decisions on it, iterate on them, test every variable, make experiments, and then with the conclusions of these experiments, rinse and repeats. I'll keep doing tests, keep reading the data, understanding what it tells you, and then eventually being able to make even better decisions. Before that, one very important thing, you need to understand ad variance. A lot of people, especially beginners, but honestly, even intermediates and advanced people too, they get frustrated because of ad variance. So seeing results change dramatically sometimes, day after day, week after week, even across ad accounts, across ads. And this is completely normal. And there are many reasons why this happens. The first reason why this happens is the assets. So obviously, having different ads, having different pieces of copy, even the different ad accounts. Guys, I already talked about this, but if you test the same ad, same offer in 3 different ad accounts, 5 different ad accounts, results are always going to be different, right? Obviously, the same for different ads, for different anything. The only fixed variable is going to be having the best offers, because this is on us. But all the rest is going to be on you. So actually testing the ads based on the winning models that we already gave you. Days and hours also create variance. And this is just regular human behavior, and you need to understand this. Just to give you guys a benchmark, there's going to be an important benchmarking pattern for you guys to know. Typically on the weekends, it just sells more. ROI is higher on weekends, probably because people are just chilling in their homes and they are actually in the mood of buying these supplements more, right? Maybe that's it. But it's just a fact. On weekends, it's just much better typically. I don't know why. Sometimes I don't have a very, very clear pattern during the weekdays. So I can't tell you if Monday is better than Tuesday, that's better than Wednesday. I really can't tell you that. I can tell you that typically weekends are better overall than weekdays.